Chodesh Tov, Guten Chodesh. Today, the first day of Rosh Chodesh of Tammuz, the month of Tammuz. Most of the children, it's known as the month where vacation starts. But let us have a quick look soon at the different events which have happened in the month of Tammuz. It seems to be like a kind of contradictory month. A lot of sadness, yet a lot of happiness, a lot of expectations, anticipation. So we'll talk about it in a moment, but right now let's first say thank you to Hashem for all the miracles, and together with the prayer, the ultimate miracle, the one that's going to solve all the problems, bring security for everyone, wherever we are, wherever we need it, and healing and freedom. Mashiach. Mizmor l'soida orila adonai kol haratzim dos adonai b'simcha bo lefanav b'nonot u'k adonai Elohim. הוא עשנו ולא הנחנו עם בצום מריס בישור בסוידו חצרויס בסילו. הוידו לבחר שמו כי טוב ועדנו ללום חסדו וידו ודור אמון הסוי. Let's give some tzedakah. Please join me in giving some tzedakah. So, and now regarding the month of Tammuz. What's quite odd even, and we will discuss it another time a little in more length, but the name of Tammuz actually is the name of an idol. Babylonian idol. Prophet Ezekiel tells us that God showed him the troubling vision of women in the holy temple sitting, making the Tammuz, that idol, weep in the temple. Now, how could it make this idol weep? So Rashi explains that it was an idol that was able to be heated from the inside. It was made in copper. Its eyes were filled with soft lead, and while it was heated from inside, it would melt, and from the heat, it appeared as if the idol is weeping. When this happened, the people claimed that it was begging for an offering, which is just wonder what, you heating it, you doing it, yet you believe in it. And it's a subject that we have to discuss. And also because heating, Tammuz, which means heating, is it's the hottest month of the year. Whenever we talk about the weather, we talk about the way it is in Eretz Yisrael. Just worth mentioning that the nuclear reactor that was destroyed in Iraq years ago, was also called Tammuz, by the way. The Zohar says that this is the month which is associated with Esav, Yaakov's evil brother. It says the first month, Nisan, is Avraham, Iyar, Yitzchak, Sivan, Yaakov, and Tammuz and Av, the fourth and the fifth month, are connected to Esav. And obviously we realize that the fact that it's connected to Esav, it doesn't bear any good, happy moments. And in fact, both temples were destroyed in the month of Av, and the month of Tammuz, as we know, we have the fast of Shiva Asa Tammuz, the 17th day of Tammuz, where a number of things have happened. First thing is Moshe Rabbeinu broke the tablets after the Jews committed the sin of the golden calf. That was the day when they were forced, when the Babylonians laid siege on Jerusalem. That was the first day where the sacrifices in the temple could not be happening anymore because they had no more sheep. Also, Apostomus burned the Torah. That's the day where an idol was placed in the Holy Temple, and the walls of Jerusalem were breached by the Romans in 69 years before the Common Era. So we have 17th of Tammuz, the fast, and the beginning of the 3 weeks of mourning, the destruction of the temples. But the month of Tammuz, the closer we get to Geula, and also earlier, is a happy moment. As it says, the 3rd of Tammuz was the day that Shemesh begiven Doim, when Joshua was leading the Jewish people into Eretz Yisrael, and he was having the battle. the sun didn't set so as to allow him to finish and conquer the enemies. So the third day of Tammuz is the day which represents the sun didn't set, which to us, that means although the Rebbe decided on that day to conceal himself for us, we know that the sun didn't set, just waiting to reappear, and may this happen right now. Also, the 12th day of Tammuz is when the previous Rebbe was freed from his imprisonment, which originally was a death sentence. It was commuted on the 3rd of Tammuz to a few years, to 3 years actually, in exile, and then on the 12th of Tammuz, he was released. So really, Tammuz, although historically was a month of sadness, as we are standing at the threshold of Geula, it is going to be the month of Geula, the month of redemption, and may it start right now.